It absolutely sucks to be a coach in today's NBA. They say players win games, but when teams lose, coaches take the fall. In the NBA, it doesn't matter if you've won a championship, coached a generational talent, or overachieved with scraps. If the fans get loud, if the team slides, you're gone. This is the reality of being an NBA head coach. You're not just coaching basketball, you're managing egos, dodging front office politics, and praying that the basketball gods smile on you. Because if they don't, you'll be the first sacrifice. Let's start with the most recent events. My beloved New York Knicks just lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. A great year for the team, but we didn't win at all. Soon as the game ended, the sounds of Fire Tom Thibodeau started. Tom Thibodeau is a masterclass in overachieving. He took a Knicks roster nobody believed in and turned them into a consistent playoff team. And yet, every time they lose a game, Knicks fans are calling for his job. Social media explodes with Fire Thibs tweets. The man could be missing 3 starters, facing the top seed on a back-to-back, and still be blamed for a 5-point loss. People say his rotations are bad, that he runs his players into the ground, or that he's too old school. But here's the thing. Thibodeau has squeezed every ounce of production out of that roster. And despite the chaos, he's delivered results. In the NBA, that's still not enough. You're only as good as your last game. Let's talk about Mike Malone. You'd think leading a franchise to their first ever NBA title would buy you a decade of job security, right? Wrong. After the Nuggets were eliminated in 2024 in the second round, mind you, people started whispering. That same man who brought Denver a ring and helped Jokic become a 2-time MVP was suddenly on the hot seat. Following a 4-game losing streak and with 3 games remaining in the regular season, the decision was made to fire Mike Malone. The man built a championship culture, developed players like Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon, and had the respect of his stars. Yet in this league, the minute you're not winning, you're losing, and if you're losing, you're replaceable. NBA coaches are often judged for things completely out of their control. Superstar gets injured? You're blamed for not adjusting. Roster gets gutted at the trade deadline? Somehow, that's your fault too. Even when teams are in a rebuild, a tank job the front office orchestrated, if the team loses too much, they'll say the coach lost the locker room and bring in someone else. You can be handed a broken roster and still be expected to make the playoffs. If you don't, you're labeled a failure. It's a no-win situation. Imagine trying to lead a team when your best player is in street clothes, your GM is cooking up trades behind your back, and your fans are chanting, "Fire the coach," before the second quarter ends. Let's put this in perspective. In the last 5 years, over half the league has changed coaches. That's 15-plus teams. Recycling staff, it's a game of musical chairs. The shelf life for a head coach? Maybe 3 years if you're lucky. One bad stretch of games and your seat starts heating up. One superstar who doesn't vibe with you? You're toast. It's a job that demands perfection without giving you the tools to be perfect. Now add in the media. Every press conference is a minefield. If you say too little, you're hiding something. Say too much, and it's bulletin board material. If you show emotion, you're cracking. If you stay calm, you're cold. One bad quote, and you'll be trending for all the wrong reasons. Your job becomes part psychologist, part politician, all while trying to get a bunch of millionaires to care about defense on a Tuesday in January. Another brutal truth. If a star player doesn't like you, your days are numbered. We've seen it happen time and time again, from LeBron's coaches to superstars requesting trades unless there's a coaching change. It doesn't matter if the coach is right. If the player feels disrespected, the organization listens to them. There's a reason so many coaches talk about building relationships more than X's and O's. Because if you lose the locker room, even a little, you're already on borrowed time. Making the playoffs isn't enough. Winning a round, that's expected. Even reaching the conference finals doesn't guarantee you job security. Just look at Mike Budenholzer. Won a title with the Bucks in 2021, got fired 2 years later. Frank Vogel won a title in 2020, fired less than 2 seasons after. Championship or bust. That's the new standard. And it's a standard no one can maintain consistently, not even the best coaches. Here's the kicker. When a team wins, the players get the glory. But when they lose, coach becomes the scapegoat. If a young player has a breakout season, it's his talent. But if he regresses, that's on coaching. You rarely hear the media credit coaching unless it's a Cinderella story. But when the wheels fall off, the coach is always the first to go. Never the GM, never the underperforming star. In the NBA, everyone wants a ring, but only one team wins. And for 29 others, someone's taking the fall. That someone is almost always the coach. So the next time your team loses a close one, and you're tempted to call for the coach's head, remember this: they're probably just trying to survive.